What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If you are here, y'all can hear me clearly. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly before we get into today's show. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly before we get into today's show. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Okay. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. Do me a favor, hit that like button and share today's show. Hit that like button and share today's show. Hit the like button, share today's show. We are going to get into it. We are going to get into it. Let's see who's in the building. I'm going to give my shout outs and then we're going to get right into today's show. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share today's show. Is very much appreciated. Shout out to all the visionaries in the building. Let's see who's in the building. Shout out to Miss Raina Woman. What's up, Raina Woman? Good to see you. Good to see you. What up, Boot Camp? Shout out to my man Boot Camp in the building. What up, Cuzzo? Salute to Cuzzo on the Chizat. Salute. Just the T, please. What's up, Just the T, please? What's going on? Shout out to Miss Camille. Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, sweetheart. Good to see you. Glad you're in the building. What up, Maybach? Salute. Shout out to Miss Jasmine Martin. What's up, Jasmine? Club Fortune on the check-in. What's good, Club Fortune? What's good? Shout out to my man, Mr. D, on the check-in. Salute. Shout out to everyone that's on the check-in, man. Shout out to everyone that's in the clouds. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share today's show. Hit the like button and share today's show. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan, on the check-in. Salute, my brother. Salute. Y'all see today's show. Make sure if you missed yesterday's show, you catch yesterday's show. Make sure you catch yesterday's show. Men lose themselves when they do this. Episode 1. Your purpose is not her pleasure. Make sure y'all go check episode 1. This is episode 2. I don't know how far this series is going to go, but today's show is a show that is a discussion we definitely need to have. I won't be that long today, but this is a discussion that we definitely need to have. This is something we need. This is a conversation we need to have, fellas. This is what happens when men lose. This is what happens, or men lose themselves when they do this. Episode 2. You become unattractive. Shout out to my brother Dale Diddy. Peace, my brother. You become unattractive. Thank you, Miss Camille. Appreciate you, sweetheart. If you missed yesterday's show, there's the link. The link is in the chat room. If you missed yesterday's show, the link is in the chat room. You become unattractive. Now, I know a lot of y'all are probably like, well, how does this happen? See, what's up, Venus? See, what happens with a lot of us guys is, and this is why I did yesterday's show, because yesterday's show was the precursor to today's show. What up, D's? Yesterday's show is a precursor to today's show. See, because once you begin to live for her and everything is about her, you lose her. Let me repeat that. Once everything is about her, you make everything about her, everything is surrounded around her, you lose her. See, because whether you know it or not, fellas, a lot of these women don't like themselves as much. I'm going to just be honest. A lot of these women don't see what we see. A lot of times we get with women and we can blow their heads up to the point where they fly away from us. You know how when you blow a balloon up and it flies away, it gets away from you? You ever had that happen with a female? You ever had that happen? What's up, L'Oreal? Let me put the tip in salute, bro. You ever had that happen? You know, because a lot of these women, they don't like themselves like that. They don't see themselves the way we see them. You hear me? A lot of these women, they don't think they the shit. They don't think they that pretty. They don't think they all of that. Right? But you may see that. You may see that. See, this is what Papoose saw in Remy. And this is why I'm going to keep using them. I'm going to keep using them. Brother Love, salute. What's up, Bunny? This is what happened with Papoose and Remy. So he started, thinking he's motivating her, thinking he's encouraging her, when what he's doing is he's filling her head up so she could fly away from him. You see? See, this is why I did yesterday's show, man. When you start doing this type of stuff, you become unattractive. When you stop worrying about how you look, when you more concerned about her having her hair done than you getting your hair cut, when you start being more worried about her losing weight and you not losing weight, when you become more concerned about her than yourself. And pay attention to this, fellas, because when this happens, understand what's taking place. See, a lot of us don't understand, and I had to learn this. I had to learn this the hard way. See, when you lose yourself, you're also losing your position of leadership. Understand this. When you start slipping, you start losing grips on your position of leadership. You see? This is why when you're down, you notice she start acting up. She start being a little slick at the mouth. She start saying little slick shit. She start being a little snappy all of a sudden. You know, she never did that before. You know, everything is a short answer all of a sudden. You losing your position. And she sees this and you don't. And when you start losing your position, she start losing respect and honor for you because you're losing yourself. And when you lose yourself, you lose your woman. Understand this, fellas. Remember, this is about getting rid of the blame game. We not talking about what she did. Whatever she did, yeah, it was wrong, whatever. Let's focus on where we fucked up. You see? You lose your woman when you lose yourself. See, because you got to understand, some women are not built to remind you of who you are. They just want you to be who you are. See, some women will remind you when you start slipping, they'll come in there, remind you. They'll come and talk to you. That's the reminder. Babe, what's going on? You okay? You know, do you need anything from me? Do you need this? Do you need that? What's going on? Let's talk about it. Things been on your mind. What's up with you? See, fellas, a lot of us be expecting our women to do that. You got to understand, a lot of women are not built to do that. They don't know how to do it. They don't know how to speak into a man. They don't know how to do this. Some women know how to do this. All women don't. Stop thinking all women just supposed to know how to do this shit. They don't. Let's deal with reality. Let's not deal with what's supposed to be. Let's deal with what is. And the majority of our women, they don't know how to do that. They don't know. They want you to just sit back and figure it all out, go through what you need to go through and fix it and keep it going. That's what they expect. That's what they expect. So we have to understand that we can't afford to lose ourselves. You see? You see? Because when you lose yourself, you become unattractive to your woman. What up, Bob? Salute, my brother. 7 holidays, salute. You become unattractive. You see? You once weren't that guy that she once was attracted to. And as men, we expect these women to go through that phase with us. A lot of women are not going to. They're not going to. And you can't make them. And you can't shame them. And you can't tell them that's what you're supposed to do. And no. If she's compelled to do it, she'll do so. But most women are not going to. When you lose yourself, you're going to lose your woman. I didn't say when you lose money. I said when you lose yourself. And losing yourself means to lose sight of your purpose. And signs of you losing sight of your purpose is when you stop investing in yourself. When you stop doing what needs to be done for you. You see? You can't be so you You can't be something that my brother always say, you can't be a senseless giver. When you're constantly pouring into something and there is no reciprocity there. There is no even exchange. There is no growth. There's no progress into what you giving your energy to. And this is what happens with a lot of us guys. And we lose ourselves. You see? Just because you got a woman and she your girl and all of that type of shit, that doesn't mean your life is now on hold for hers. This is what a lot of us men do. We're going to talk about this today. Y'all hit that like button. We're going to talk about this today. Just because you got a woman, just because a woman is in your life ain't on hold, nigga. Don't stop doing what you was doing. And I'm telling y'all this from experience. Don't stop none of that shit you was doing. Continue to do it. You know why? Because that's what you was doing before you met her. That was what you was doing for you. See, what you do for her shouldn't have nothing what you do for you. And see, what Papoose did was he intertwined it. That's what he did. Where he made it all about Remy. He structured his life to where he can always be there. And this is what we do as men. We do this. And this is the wrong thing to do. The wrong thing to do. Shout out to my brother Po Boy Films. This is the wrong thing to do. What up, UFO? This is the wrong thing to do. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. I'll be right back. Let me get some more water. Okay, we back. We back. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. But this is what Pat did. And you got to understand, fellas, when a woman notices that you're doing this, she begins to start losing attraction. Now, if she like you, she's gonna try to do things to try to keep things to where she'll still find you attractive. But eventually you're gonna lose your woman. Because you're gonna hear her, and she might not say this to you directly, but you hear this from other women. They always say, oh, he lost his ambition. It just seemed like he stopped trying. This is what, notice you hear this from women. I just feel like he stopped trying. I feel like he gave up. I feel like he didn't try hard enough. You start hearing shit like that. What up, OG Mace? You start hearing shit like that. Boot camp says, no matter how long no matter how long you've known her, damn, that's harsh, but true. Yeah, it doesn't matter how long you know her. Doesn't matter how long y'all been together. Some of these women are not built to go through it. And we just gotta understand that. What up, Cartel? Salute. You start hearing stuff like that. You're not the same person. You changed. You're not the same man I once loved. You're not the same man that I once loved. Here's an example. He's no longer the same man that she fell in love with. Why? Because the man she fell in love with was about his business. See, a lot of these women don't want to make them your business. They don't want to be attached to you. This is what we got to understand, fellas. These women, they don't want to be attached to us. They don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want that shit. Now, let's stop arguing about what it should be and let's deal with what it is. Okay? See, that is the only way you can properly lead, fellas. You can't lead on a maybe. You can't lead on a this is how it's supposed to be. No. You have to lead on what is. Okay, this is what it is. Now we're going to do this. See, you got to understand what it is first. You got to understand what it is. Boot camp says, that's the problem. He didn't change. Solid as a rock. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that's not what they think. That's not what they think. You see? That's not what they think. But you got to deal with that reality. That fellas, no matter what women may think about us, we know who we are. So we have to move in a way where we protect ourselves. You see? Until you meet a woman that's willing to accept that. You have to stop thinking because you set it up this way that it's going to be accepted. You have to stop thinking this. You have to stop thinking because you made it so easy for her and she could just walk into a situation where she can just do this and do that. That doesn't mean she want it, fellas. And when you do shit like this and they really don't want it and you continue to push and push and push and push for this, this is what builds resentment. You become unattractive. Because you see it as good for her. And it might be good for her. And she may admit that it's good for her. She still might say she don't want it. And she has the right to say she don't want it, no matter how good it may be for her. You got to understand this, fellas. This is a harsh reality. We got to stop thinking, oh, these women just, if you just make it this way for them, that's bullshit. They're adults, man. They're adults. They have the right to say no. What up, Letitia? Cartel says, as a man, we got to be forever growing and leveling up to newer heights and dimensions. Absolutely. Absolutely. We have to take it as far as we want it to go. It has nothing to do with her. Nothing. UFO says, I lost my ambition for valuing worldly bullshit and was called to a higher purpose that my ex couldn't comprehend. This worldly bullshit always came easy to me, which bothered her even more. Oh, well, see? Shout out to you, UFO. See, because, and that is where Pap is. He doesn't care about the industry and fame as much as Remy does. See, Remy wants to be a part of the industry. Pap just wants to make money from the industry. He looks at the industry like a businessman. Remy looks at the industry as her lifestyle. Somebody said this on yesterday's show in the chat room. Somebody said this, and shout out to y'all. I can't remember who it was. But Remy looks at being in the industry as her lifestyle. Pap looks at hip hop in the music business as a profession. This is my job. This is how I get money. This is not who I am. And Pap gave Remy a life that she didn't want. You see? Because Remy feels like she's living Papoose' life and not her own. You see? And we have to be careful of this. You have to be careful of this. Somebody get this person an Uber. You know, that's probably a person that's blocked and they want to come stop the show. Somebody get them an Uber. What's up, Oni? Cartel says, what I learned in my 40 years of life as a man is that everybody does not come up to the level that you are on, and nobody can, and everybody cannot go with you. Absolutely. Everybody can't go with you because a lot of people, some people are just not going to want to go. Some people are not willing. And then other people are going to just fall to the wayside. Raina Woman says it was Auntie that stated the difference between Pap and Remy's desire with the industry. Oh, I appreciate that, Raina Woman. Shout out to Auntie for that. But she clearly wanted the industry as her lifestyle. And being that Papoose set everything up when she was in jail to go a certain way, over time, Remy began to build resentment. And when a woman begins to resent the situation that she's in, she's going to resent you. And the more and more she resents you, you're going to be unattractive to her. It's not the fact that you are ugly dude. See, don't understand this, fellas. Don't start thinking, oh, I must be ugly. No, it's not that. What's unattractive to her is who you are. She can't take that shit. It becomes unattractive to her because how you utilize it. See, this is why intelligence can be a gift and a curse. Because depending on who you in a relationship with and how you utilize it, a person can think you're weaponizing it. A person can think that you're using all of this stuff to trap them and to take them away from their life. And I want to do this and I want to be that. That was Remy. That was Remy. That's how, that was what they were all, that was their argument. I could see it now. I don't want this. I want to go out. Won't you watch the baby? I'll be back. I'm tired of cooking. I'm tired of just inviting people over. Why I can't travel? I'm a rapper. I'm a star. I'm a bigger star than you. She became unattractive to him. She became unattractive to him. See what Remy thought. Remy thought her and Papoose was going to chase their dreams together. That's what she thought. See, she thought Pat was a hungry young rapper that was going to chase the dream with her. That's what she thought. She thought Pat wanted to be an industry nigga. She thought Pat wanted to be a Jay-Z. She thought Pat wanted to be a Fat Joe, wanted to be a Big Pun, wanted to be a Jadakiss, wanted to be a Fabulous. That's what she thought. That's what she thought. Hey, April, what's going on? Shout out to my day ones in the building. See the day ones in the building. You already know. Day one's in the building. My ex saw some of the opportunities I turned down and some of the circles I refused to travel in and couldn't understand it. If people only knew. Yeah, they'll never know, UFO. You know. You know. She wants someone who continuously levels up, whether micro or macro. Absolutely. And she wants them to level up in what she's into. You see? She wants an industry guy. She wants a guy who wants to be in the industry. She doesn't want a business exec. You see? She doesn't want a guy who runs a label. She wants to be with a rapper. So it's not just about the leveling up because she's not hypergamous. We're not gonna do that. Black women are not hypergamous. They're not. She's not leveling up. She fucking easy to dustpan. So she's not looking for progress. No. She's looking for fame. And she want a nigga that's an arm piece while she's at these events with all the lights on her. See, Pap is not that dude for that. Pap don't like all that shit. Fuck the red carpets. I don't care. Remy needs a nigga that's gonna do this. That's what Remy wants. That's what Remy wants. Remy wants one of those niggas. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing, sir? Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. Hi. Yeah, I'm so excited to be here. I'm so elated. Hi. That's what she wants. That's what she wants. She don't want no boss nigga. You know, a nigga who got enough money to say, fuck the award show. Yeah, she don't want that. She want a little goofy. I'm with Remy. My girl Rem. My girl Remy. Hey, Fat Joe. Hi, Fat Joe. Oh, it's Fat Joe. Oh, Terror Squad. TS. TS is the best. That ain't Papoose. See that? So you become unattractive because you don't want to go to the cookouts. You don't want to pop out. You don't want to go to the video shoot. Dave East and them having a video shoot. Him and Jim Jones and them niggas, they gonna be deep outside. It's the summertime. And Remy gotta be out there with her little shorts on. So Papoose like, man, go to that shit. I don't care about that shit. I'm gonna be at home reading. That's Papoose. She started looking at this nigga like, you gonna be at home reading? Who the fuck you think you are, nigga? Them niggas got more money than you. You gonna sit here and read? You supposed to come out here with me so we can make more money, nigga. You wanna sit in the house and read. You need to be around the niggas that got more money than you. That's Remy. That's Remy. See, when you're not a dick rider, you become unattractive to certain women. When you don't want to go out and be all up in other niggas' faces and buying drinks and getting drunk and doing all that dumb shit to be seen, you become unattractive. See that? You become unattractive because you're not trying to be in the spotlight with me. What's wrong with me? You don't even want to support me. That's what it turns into now. Yeah, you know what it is, bro. You know what it is. Yes, she wants a goofy, groupie dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at him. Look. Let me show you. Look at this groupie. Easy to dustpan. He loved taking pictures. Look at him. He loves it. Look at him. He loves it. Look, he's always ready. The dustpan with the dusty nigga nails. Look, he got dusty nigga nails. He got dusty nigga nails. Easy to dustpan. You know he wants some fame. Easy to dustpan. Yes, she needs a yes man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Boot Camp says because of rappers, because other rappers, then Easy to Dustpan wouldn't touch her because of Pap. Facts. UFO says fruity fashion designers telling you what to wear. Bingo. Pap wasn't having none of that shit. She wants a cheerleader for her. You know what's crazy, Cartel? Pap was her cheerleader. Pap was her cheerleader. Papoose was her biggest fan. Papoose kept her name and her brand alive. Fat Joe wasn't screaming Remy. When Remy was locked up, Fat Joe wasn't screaming Remy. Nobody from Terror Squad was screaming Remy Ma. You know who kept Remy alive? Her husband. Every time Papoose was interviewed, he brought up his wife before she was even his wife. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to the lovely, legendary Remy Ma. You know that's my wife. She on her way home. He was her cheerleader, bro. Believe it or not, let's just keep it 1,000. That's why women became so attracted to Papoose. Let's just keep it real. More women started to like Papoose when they realized the type of dude he was, how he hold his girl down. He was her cheerleader, bro. That's the sad part. He got more to lose than she does. Absolutely. Absolutely. Even on a poverty level, it's true. Absolutely. Absolutely. Remy Ma turned into the husband she wanted. What up, Brownie? What's going on? Brownie says, LOL, show him with his mouth. Ooh, easy to dustpan. Pap was writing for her. Nah, I don't think he was writing for her. I don't think he was writing for a Brownie. Nah. Remy don't need no help with her rhymes. I'm gonna admit that. Remy don't need no help with no bars. She don't need no help with no bars. Yeah, Come on, man. Come on, man. But fellas, you got to understand you become unattractive to women when you lose yourself. When it becomes more about her than about you and the situation that you creating. You see? You got to understand this. See, real women know that it's all about you until you make it about her. Let me repeat that. Real women understand that it's all about you until you make it about her. This is what they fall for. This is what they are attracted to. What you got going on, what you were doing for you. Not what you're doing for another chick. Now, if you got a girl, other women do look at that. Look at how you treat your girl. They look at that. But they also pay attention and see, well, is he doing more for her than himself? He makes sure the bills is paid, but this nigga ain't got a new pair of sneakers. He makes sure her hair is done, but he ain't got a haircut. He makes sure she's satisfied, but he over there stressing. See, women pay attention to that too. And some women will look at that and you'll become less attractive to them. They'll be like, he cute, but I can't fuck with him. You see? You see? They wanted a man that could cheer them on. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with supporting your woman. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But when you forget about you, that's when it becomes a problem. Yeah, self-sabotage is real. And a lot of times, you know what, boot camp, a lot of times we don't even see it. We don't see it. But they do. And they become unattractive to it. You become unattractive to them because of it. We don't see it, but they do. They be looking like, damn, he always worry about me. That's why the dude that they end up with look like this nigga. See? This is why they end up with garbage juice. Because the garbage juice is walking in his juice. He's confident. He's letting her know, listen, I'm the garbage bag. I'm the garbage bag. I'm the garbage bag. And I'm the shit. Some women be like, oh shit. You the fly garbage can. This is how silly chicks are. Oh, you the fly garbage juice. You the garbage juice that don't stink. They entertain this shit. Fellas, we can't get mad. This how they are. This nigga Easy the dustpan walks up like a dustpan. Hey, I'm the dustpan. Oh, for real? You kind of cute to be a dustpan. It's what they do. She rather entertain a brand new dustpan than a pair of old house slippers. Nigga, you became the old house shoes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You became those wore down house slippers that's in the corner that she just kicked the fuck off when she come from walking from the mailbox. She kicked them little slippers off. That's you now. That's you. And you wondering how you end up with a dustpan. You picked a dustpan over me? Yeah, because he a brand new dustpan, right from Family Dollar. He's a brand new dustpan, and you're a pair of old, wore out house shoes. Yeah, nigga. This how they think. That's how they think. Mm-hmm. I'd rather be with a new dustpan than a pair of old, tired-ass house shoes that I'm tired of sticking my feet in every goddamn day. I'm going to throw these old house shoes away and get me a new dustpan. Mm-hmm. Because you became that unattractive to her that she will replace you with a new dustpan. Yeah. 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 Isn't that great? It is for them. It is for them. See, fellas, we don't need to worry about how good or bad it is for them because it's their decision. See, fellas, we got to step back. We not their fathers. Okay? Okay? We're not their fathers. So it's not up to us to chastise them for their decision. No, you live with that shit. I don't care if your ass is on fire. I won't piss on you. I sure won't. See, because one thing about me is I don't do revenge. I don't do revenge. I'll act like you don't exist. So when your ass over there on fire, I won't even piss on you. I'll walk away. Mm-hmm. That's what you got to do, fellas. So it's not about how's that working out for you? Fuck that. It's working out the way it's supposed to. Why are you concerned? She's no longer your problem. She's unattractive. She don't care about you. She don't even like you no more, nigga. So why you care? Oh, what happens after? Who cares? Stay tuned for the season finale. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares what happens at the end of her story? You're not a part of it. Right? What's up, Classy Creole? Good to see you. OG Darryl Richardson on the check-in. What's up, Israelite Plight? I see you, bro. Cartel says they got to live with the decisions they make. Absolutely, they're adults. That's what adulting is. That's what adulting is. So I ain't gonna hold you in contempt. We ain't in court. Whatever happened, happened. Whatever happens to Remy happens. Pat shouldn't care. You make your bed, you lay in it. So my father always taught me, son, when you make your bed, you gotta lay in it. Whether that motherfucker is hard or soft, that's based on how you made your bed. Now, if you make a hard bed, you're gonna lay in it. You make a soft bed, you're gonna lay in it. Let them lay in it, fellas. We ain't gotta sit there and do all that shit. Keep it pushing. What we need to focus on is how not to lose our attraction. And the way that we do that is when we lose ourselves. We start working on us. Not just working on getting the money, but working on us. See? Because as you can see, she left for a dustpan. So it ain't about no money. Understand this. This ain't about no paper. You become unattractive. Papoose is now unattractive to Remy because he's no longer chasing the dream that she once thought that they were chasing together. And now she has a little young guy who can chase the dream with her. His name is Easy the Dustpan. That's why she got her little dusty nigga. It's just like when you on a block and you... Let's move on from that. She got Easy the Dustpan. She got Easy the Dustpan. See? She got somebody that could chase the dream with her, that could run around with her, that could be in the tabloids with her. She could go viral with. Pap not with that stuff. Pap don't want that stuff. Pap just want the money. And let's take care of our children and make sure our children go to better schools. And let's live in a comfortable and healthy living space and neighborhood. This is what Pap want. Pap want to live like an executive. Remy wants to live like a famous superstar. And Remy is tired of pretending and faking that she want that stuff. So now Pap is unattractive. So now she need another man because she need a man to match her vibe. She need a man that's going to match her vibe. See, fellas? This is how you become attractive too. Unattractive. This is how you could become unattractive. You see? You don't match her vibe because you kill her vibe. Because she on that low level shit. So you kill that shit every time you start talking that high level shit. You start talking that exec shit. You killing her vibe. You killing her shit. She want to go, she want to go out and be on that type of time. So if you're not matching that with the kind of dude you are, and your ambitions and your aspirations is not in concordance with that, you're now unattractive. You're now unattractive. And she gonna go find a dude that she's attracted to. You see? You see? Cartel says, so I guess dusty dudes are winning out here in the streets. They've been winning. They've been winning. Come on, man. They've been winning. They're going to always get their piece of the pie. They're going to always get their fair share of whatever. You know? Remy was never a Beyonce and will never be. She's going to learn the hard way. Absolutely. 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 Because the old slip is too comfortable and too reliable. I need some excitement, she says. Wrong move. Yeah, that's what it is. She needs to be with a guy who's going to match her vibe, that want to be in the studio all night, working on albums, going on tours and all of that shit. That's what Remy wants. That's what Remy want to be doing at her age. Instead of at home being taken care of, not having to work. That Remy don't want that. And fellas, a lot of these women don't want it no more. Deal with it. Just deal with it, bro. Stop trying to force something that's not there. That's what Pat did. You become unattractive. You become unattractive. Understand this, fellas. Papooses 4 Ps were everything to her when she was locked up. Its consistency and structure is boring for her, to her in her freedom. Absolutely. Absolutely. Of course, the the consistency and structure is going to be boring when she's free, because consistency and structure matters in prison, because she's in a structured and a controlled environment. And this is how she actually feels being with Pap. I'm going to put that back up there. Shout out to my guy, Dale Diddy. I'm going to put that back up there because this is how she really feels with Papoose. She feels like she's locked up. I got to stay home. I got to cook. I got to clean. I got to take care of my child. I got to teach them. I got to do this. I got to do that. It's reminding her of prison because it's too much structure. It's too much structure. She want to feel loose. Loose as a goose. She want to feel loose. She want to breathe. Breathe again. Oh, breathe again. She probably be in the house listening to Tony Braxton. Breathe again. I want to breathe again. Breathe again. No, no, no. She want to breathe again. She want to feel loose. It's too much structure. She just came from a structured environment for 6 years. Did she come back into some more structure? Knowing Remy grew up in the projects with nothing, with no structure. How you think she met Big Pun and them? She was running the fucking street, cutting school. She ain't never grow up with no structure. Did she come home to more structure? Come on now. Breathe again. She was listening to Tony Braxton. She wanna breathe again. What's up, Mike? Salute, my brother. Respect to you. Boot Camp says, plus Pat was too intellectual and she was tired of having to think all the time. Damn. Is that real, bro? Yes, it's that real. A woman will leave you for that shit because you're actually not dumb, and you're making her think so much. She getting a goddamn headache. This is for real. That she getting a headache talking to you. She getting a headache because you always challenging her mind. This is why they start yawning. See, that's a signal for her to shut down because she's thinking too much. Every time she talking, every time you talking to her about something she ain't used to talk. That's an automatic response. This shit is real. It's science. See, they get mad at me because they think I'm up here talking shit about women. No, it's science. You can watch it with dudes. Engage them in a conversation that they ain't used to having. Niggas start dozing off. Niggas start dozing. You telling them shit, he like, oh yeah, I got it. Yeah. Then you ask him a few days later, what he said he wrote all that shit down. He ain't write nothing down because he wasn't listening. Dudes do it too. They do it too. Come on now. Come on. What's up, Queens of Virtue? What's going on with you? OG Dow Richardson says, everybody's good in jail because there ain't shit to do in there. And then they find God in there because the devil already threw with your ass in there. Shout out to OG, man. Shout out to you. It's like, what else is left? No, they're not with the Black Power. Absolutely. Block it. She be getting pissed if you ain't trying to. Come on, man. Do you know that's how most women shut their men up? Do y'all know this? Have y'all ever been with a woman like this? See, this is why a lot of y'all be shocked when I say shit too. Have y'all ever been with a woman like that? The way she shuts you down is sex. Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Go ahead, pull it out, nigga. Shut up. You stressed. You must be stressed. Come on, come get this, cause you talking too much. Y'all ain't never been with one of those? Huh? Oh, y'all ain't never been with one of those. You get to explain this stuff and and talking and you adamant and passionate about something, oh, you must be stressed. Well, come on, let's do it. Cause if you stress, you too tense. You into what you saying. You must be stressed. Come on. That means, AKA, shut up, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. That's what that means. I don't care. That's what that means. Now, come on, let me drain this nut out of you so you could shut up and I could go back to watching TV. This is what they do. This is what they do. Yeah. They learn this from other women. When he get to talking, top him off so he can shut up. They get this from other women. Yeah. Dysfunctional shit. Because it's too much for them. It's too much for them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they do. Bro said I have. Cartel says, oh my God, you ain't lying. Straight facts, bro. Come on, man. That's what they do. Been in these situations, dog. I know. Remy Ma is suffering for what some women experience when they are locked up or pregnant young. They feel like they missed out in their teens and 20s and have to make up for their 30s and 40s. Come on, man. Come on, bro. And add her missing her shot at being famous in the industry to that, my brother Dale Diddy, and makes it 10 times, 100 times worse. Not even I say 10, 100 times worse. Makes it 100 times worse. Because she did all of this stuff to get herself back into the industry. Got married, had a child. They got married on TV. They put the child on TV. All of that was for her career, man, for hip hop. Classy Creole says they brain can't handle all that intellectual conversing. It can't. Yeah. No, not keep it pushing. They want you to be quiet after that. They want you to be quiet, bro. They don't want to hear that shit. That means you don't need to be with them. Bingo. Bingo. But guess what? When you lose yourself, you become unattractive and you're going to lose her anyway. You're going to lose her anyway. You see? So, fellas, the more and more we continue to stay on our purpose and press on with our purpose, we will always be attractive to women. You don't have to worry about not being attractive, because what attracts women is a man that's about something. Understand this. A man that's about something. Listen to what I said. A man that's about something, not a man who talk and want to sound like this and want to flash his money. No, a man that's about something. And that something that you're about is bigger than you. That something that you're about is bigger than you. That's your purpose. You see? What up, world class? Salute. Is that the real world class? Is that the real world class? I don't know. I look like a different pic of you, bro. I don't know. Somebody check and see if that's the real world class, man. If that's the real you, bro, pardon me. But that I don't remember your picture looking like that, bro. If that's the real you, pardon me. Okay. He said it's me. All right. Salute, my brother. Salute. Dollar Washington says legacy or bust. Come on, man. Okay. Salute, world class. This ain't want to make sure somebody in here playing games with you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Classy Creole. I appreciate it. Boot Camp says, and plus, she looking at it like she's lyrically better than most of these female rappers. And Pat, you haven't got that real break like you promised. She wants Pap to chase the dream with her. And Pap is done chasing the dream. And that's what it is. And Pap has become unattractive to her because he has lost what she actually was attracted to him for, which was his ambition to be famous and to be a legendary rapper in hip hop. That is why she was drawn to him. Outside of his personality and all the stuff we don't see, she really got with Pat because Pat was in the same lane as her. Remember, they both was mixtape rappers and all of this stuff. Remember that. No doubt, my brother. Salute. And that's really what it was. And y'all got to understand, you become unattractive to women when you lose, that ambition, when you lose that fire and that zeal that you had going on. When you start falling back, she start looking at you different. When you start falling back and just relaxing and I'm good and I don't have to worry about that and I got money coming in here and yeah, that's cool. They cool with the money. They cool with all that. But that ain't what's going to keep them aroused. That's not what's going to keep them liking you. Yeah, they like the money. Yeah, they like the lifestyle, but they don't like you no more. You see, they don't like you anymore. They don't like you anymore. Who are you? You just some nigga at home now. You just some nigga at home. This is why they'll go get a brand new, shiny dustpan. Because he's new. He's a shiny dustpan. He has rhinestones. He lights up. He's a dustpan with lights. He talks. He's a talking dustpan. He has the wow effect. Oh, wow. I miss this vibe. See, he give her that energy. He gives her that energy. You see? And that doesn't have nothing to do with him being a certain way for her. It's that Easy the Dustpan is a young new dustpan that's, chasing people around, chasing the industry, chasing fame. Something that Remy wants to do and something she always wanted to do since she was a little girl that she never got a chance to accomplish. Pap set things up to where she doesn't have to run the rat race to get something. He set it up to where, look, we already got it and you ain't had to do that. Remy doesn't care to get it that way. Remy wants that. That's why she got with Pap in the beginning. What up, Son Gohan? Son Gohan says, question DS1, how do you get it back when you lose your zeal? You have to go back and remember not only who you are, but go back and think about what was you doing before you met her. Who were you? What were you after? That's what you do. Start thinking back to, okay, who was I this many years ago? What was I doing? How did I look? How did I feel when I was doing this stuff? And I guarantee you, when y'all fellas do this, you'll find that back then you were happier, you were lighter, you had less bald spots in your head, you had less little ailments, your ass was taking less medicine. That's a good question, son. Gohan. If you go back and you look at, I guarantee you, you'll see your real self. You'll see, oh shit, I did lose myself. I was 150 pounds lighter. I wasn't so caught up about the shit women do and all the shit women talk about and lie about. I wasn't even caught up on that. You start going back and you start seeing, well, damn, I was getting more money back then. I was more mobile, being able to come and go as I please. My habits were different. I was reading more. I was eating healthier. I cared more about me. Go back, y'all. You guys will find it. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, you'll find it. Guarantee it, son. Go on. Guarantee you. Guarantee it. Rain and Woman says it's worse if the money falls off or if you are complacent in stagnation. She will lose respect and interest. She won't want to give you the vajayjay either, family or not. You see that, fellas? You see that? This is why she's in the hotel right here with the new shiny dustpan, getting a wig knocked loose. Look what Rain and Woman just said. This is why she getting a wig knocked loose. See? Rain and Woman just gave it up, fellas. Classy Creole says, DS1, let's be real. Women like Remy don't even really want just one dustpan. So even if he won't be enough for her, let me get out of here, though. Shout out to Classy Creole. Facts. Don't lose focus on who you are. Because that's who they actually fall into love or lust with, who you are. Whether it's love or lust, that's who they fall for. Who you are at that time and what you got going on. Now, am I saying you supposed to stay that guy? No, but you supposed to stay with that certain energy. That's what they looking for. That's what they looking for. And guess what? That's what you need to be on anyway, because that's what's healthy for you as a man. See, what's healthy for you as a man is going to always benefit a woman. So it's not about you doing anything for her. You don't have to get in shape for a woman. You know why? Because if you're in shape, that benefits her. We don't need to say why. We grown. We know why. Okay? So understand that, fellas. This is how you become unattractive. When you lose focus on who you are and your purpose. When you wrap your purpose around her pleasures. This is what I spoke on yesterday. This is why I had to remind y'all that your purpose is not her pleasure. Your purpose in life is not to please her. Because that's not why she got attracted to you in the beginning. You was pleasing her by her watching you do the shit you do for yourself. That's what was turning her on initially. And you stopped doing that. You stopped doing that. You stop doing that. You stop caring about you. Why you think she always wants you to make time for her? Because she know you doing shit for yourself. So she want to see if she's worthy of you making time for her because you doing stuff. And it doesn't matter if those things is something that she think is beneficial, because it has nothing to do with her. It has something to do with you. So it's not for her to say, well, you only doing that. So, well, I'm only doing that for me. What that got to do with you? But when you start making it all about her, she becomes unattractive to you. She become unattracted to you. Because it's like, now, what is he about? He all about me. I ain't sitting here doing shit. I'm waiting to see what he want to do. You see, fellas? They be sitting around waiting to see what we gonna do. But if we making it all about them and they waiting for us, see how she could start growing and not like you no more? Because she waiting for you to create some shit for us. Or what we gonna do? But you ain't got nothing going on. Because you stopped doing shit. Because you made it all about her. So you figure once you done built everything and secured everything for her, there's nothing else left to do. And then she gets bored with all the things you built and made for her. And then she go get a dustpan because she wants excitement. She wants you to be that guy she once liked. The guy who was always moving around. The guy who was constantly bettering himself. That's what she likes. That's what she liked. The guy who always made time for himself. The guy who was focused on his mental health. Now you just a totally different dude. You done lost yourself. And that's when you lose your woman. She gonna leave you, bro. She gonna leave. Very few women are gonna sit there and deal with that shit. The women who will sit there and deal with it are exceptional women, because those are the women who are willing to help you through it. But guys, that's our age, the millennials, we can't expect the women of our time to sit there and deal with it, bro. They not like our mothers. They not like our grandmothers. So we can't expect that. They're not from that generation where sit down, baby, let's talk about this. That's rare today, fellas. We got to understand this. So it's our job to do what's right and to stay on top of things. It's not to put it off on women. It's to understand the reality of shit. It's just the reality. It's just the reality. It's just the reality, man. Son Gohan says, how do you know when you got it back? Is there more of a rush from things learned that was suppressed, multiplied? You know you got it back when, I'm going to say, you know you got it back when you start feeling better. It's an internal thing, son Gohan. It's not something that's outside of you. You will see things around you begin to change, but the change has to take place within first. You have to start feeling like that again. This is why I say go back in your mind to a time before that relationship and try to think about how you was feeling, what you were doing, what you had going on in your life back then. So it can bring you back to those feelings of being free, of being more healthy, of being in a clearer state of mind. And then once you start doing certain things that you were doing back then, you will then start to feel that. Like, oh, okay, I could feel myself getting back to a part of me that was suppressed for a long time. That's why you got to go back there in your mind first. This is why therapy is important. This is why y'all hear me stress therapy. I have 2 therapists because they can help you go back into that time in your mind without any judgment, without you feeling any pressure, without you putting any pressure on yourself. And then when those thoughts start coming, them feelings start coming back. Them smiles start coming. Like, oh yeah, I remember that. Remember I used to do that. I remember I used to go here. You see? That's how it works, son Gohan. It's not it's understand it's a process, bro. It's not something it's not like popcorn. It's not instant. It's not popcorn. World Class says to get it back, you have to remember who loses if you don't be your best and see if that includes who you love. That's a good point. Very good point. Very good point. Very good point. Because with this thought that World Class just said, that'll automatically let you know that it's about you. It's about you, man. And see if that includes who you love at that time. If it doesn't, hey. Because remember, your purpose isn't her pleasure. So you still have to move on. If it doesn't work out, you got to move on. You have to. Bro says Back to the Future. Dale Diddy says prioritizing others' wants and needs, especially women's, men will forget and lose their own. Why? For being. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely. And what my brother Dale Diddy is saying right here, men will forget and lose their quote unquote why for being. That is your purpose. You'll lose sight of why you're here. And when you lose that and you stop striving toward that, you become unattractive. You become unattractive in a relationship. You become unattractive. Shout out to Outrageous TV. Salute, bro. He said, that's a good idea, DS1. Go back and find ourselves and what's been missing. Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely, dog. Absolutely. Yep, that has to take lead, period. Yep, absolutely. The man has to take lead. Yep. And that starts with leading yourself. That's what it all starts with. Leading yourself. This is what y'all always hear me speak about on this channel. Masculinity, leading oneself. I know y'all hear a lot of women saying that now. We know why. Shout out to y'all. But we have to zero in on ourselves again, fellas. It's nothing wrong with that. And this is something I had to learn the hard way. Something my mother always told me, self-preservation is first, son. You can't give nobody something you don't have. For yourself. And that ain't nothing tangible. She's talking about anything. Love, care, whatever. You can't give that shit. You can't give it. You can't just do that, fellas. This is how we drive ourselves off on the deep end. We lose ourselves. Y'all, I'm gonna give y'all an example of this. This is what we be doing to ourselves. Imagine being in a class, right? You know how you be in a class? You know how when we was in school, and you know how, what up, Quita? Hey, Zahara, good to see you. And you know how when the teacher is walking around a class and she handing out worksheets or she's handing out stuff to all the classmates, what happens if the teacher skip you and don't give you one? You're going to feel some type of way, even if you don't say nothing. You may not even be the type to say nothing, but you're going to sit there and be like, hold up. Why everybody got something but me? That's what we be doing to ourselves. Handing out shit to everybody in the class. Everybody get one but us. This is what we be doing to ourselves. Everybody get love. We don't give it to us. We don't do the shit we love to make us feel love. We don't do it. But we make sure everybody got their dose of love from us. That's what that's like. Imagine that. You the only kid in the class that didn't get a worksheet. You wondering why. And the teacher don't even give you a reason why. She just go back to her desk and sit down. You sitting there in the class with no worksheet. You don't know what happened. You just don't got no worksheet. This is what we do to ourselves as men. I'm gonna make sure you got love. I'm gonna make sure you okay. 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 Mm-hmm. This is what we do, fellas. And then we sit back and be like, well, who cared that we didn't get nothing? If you didn't get a worksheet in the class, how many kids would have spoke up for you and said, hey, he didn't get a worksheet? You can't expect that. So we can't expect that, fellas. Now, it's beautiful if you have people like that in your life, but you can't expect it. The reality is we can't expect it. That's the reality. Not saying we don't deserve it. Not saying that we don't deserve people to speak up for us. I'm not saying that. But we can't expect it. In reality, we can't expect it. Because we have been expecting it and we don't get it. And this is why that drives us off on a further part of the deep end. This is like, damn, now nobody even care. You see? OG says, don't get duped on the dopamine. Cartel says, I'm a big advocate for self. And fellas, we got to be that for ourselves. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, because a real woman is not threatened by a man who loves himself. She's not going to be threatened by that. She's not. She actually would want you to. Real woman actually wants you to. They want you to. You know why? Because they know the more you love yourself, the more you have to offer them. That's what real women know. They know you have more to offer them because you've saw and experienced and felt more. But we got to experience it first. And we can't go to women expecting it from them. We got to experience that shit for ourselves with the shit that we like. The way we want to look. The places we want to go. The shit we want to drive. Yeah. See, a real woman ain't intimidated by that. She gonna look at him like, oh, I like that. She gonna want to be a part of that because you got some shit going on with you. Once you lose that, you become predictable to a woman. You become predictable. Oh, he gonna come home, take his crunchy socks off, his feet gonna stink. I'm gonna get an attitude. This is when they lose attraction. They don't even want to have sex with you no more. Because you become predictable. They're repulsed, they turned off. They gonna get mad. I'm sick of this nigga. That's Remy. Remy's psychopath. She's turned off. It's not because he ugly. Because she wouldn't have got with him if she felt like that. It's not that. It's the energy. It's the energy, fellas. Look at Classy Creole. Look what she said. I love my man being unpredictable. See? See? OG says, then you're going to be the dumbest one in the class. Love ain't coming. Deal with it and move on. OG said, listen, young fellas. Love ain't coming, niggas. Move on. he like, listen, y'all looking for the wrong shit. Y'all young fellas looking for the wrong shit. I done been there, done that. Move on. I gotta respect the OGs, man. I love when y'all come in here. Y'all be dropping wisdom, man. Here go another OG. Salute. Shout out to Brown Hornet. He says predictability is repellent for women. Repellent. You see that, fellas? Son Gohan, you see this OG right here. Predictability is repellent for women. When she start knowing everything you gonna do, how you think, when you gonna think it, how you gonna come with it, and all that. It's repellent. I don't like you no more. OG says, I know because it happened to me. Oni says, love ain't gonna get your asses on that bus. But shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to today's show, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Classy Creole says, look what she says, fellas. Unpredictability keeps her on her toes. But see, we be thinking women just want to be relaxed and want to know everything. Look, she said keep her on her toes. Not saying they want to be lied to. She said it keep her on her toes. That mean it keep her striving to keep pleasing her man too. Like, oh, I'm gonna have to be that way. I'm gonna have to keep this going. It's the vibe. Remember, I said that about 30 minutes ago about Remy and Pap. Their vibe is off. They're not vibing together no more. See, that's what Classy Creole just spoke about. That vibe. It keeps her on her toes. So she gonna keep that vibe going. Like, oh, he done did this. Now watch me do this. To keep that vibe going, because that's what they want to keep it going. They want to keep it going. Whether you got money or not, fellas. This ain't got nothing to do with no paper. This is why I keep harping on this Remy and Papoose situation. Because we're not talking about brokies. We're not talking about desties. We're not talking about that. Papoose is not broke or none of that. So it has nothing to do with money, fellas. This is a situation where this ain't got nothing to do with no paper. She left a dude with paper to be with an excited dustpan. Understand this, fellas. an air of mystery. They want to think you will cheat. The excitement, effing weird. Bro said they want to think you will cheat. I don't know, boot camp. I don't know about that. OG says competition anxiety. That might be true. I don't know, Classy Creole. Is that true? Is that true, Raining Woman? Do y'all want to think that we will cheat? Is that exciting for y'all? That you with a guy that's so much on his dean and on his purpose that you think that he always has the capability of cheating and he just doesn't, and that excites y'all? Is that true? Is that true? Because it's like, because I get what I get your point, Cartel, because it's like, if they know you the type that you not gonna cheat for sure, it's like, oh well, whatever. Like, oh well, he's boring or whatever. You know, I get what you're saying. See, she said, nah, I wouldn't say that. See, I thought it wasn't to that degree. I thought it wasn't to that degree. I thought it wasn't to that degree. Queens of Virtue says, I personally want my man to have options. See that? So we have different types of women in the chat, fellas. We have different types of women in the chat. Queens of Virtue says she want her man to have options, meaning she wants a guy not to have multiple women, but she want a guy that's that other women want. that's what she likes. That she likes to know that she has a man that other women want, but she only has him. That's what Queens of Virtue was into. She want a man that has options. Like, a lot of women like my man, but he picked me. Raining Woman says, nope, that is not exciting. I want other women to desire you because you are a catch. Bingo. That kind of lines up with Queens of Virtue said. Classy Creole said that's a bit much. I should have hit the goat on that one, huh? Oni. She put LOL. Yes. Queens of Virtue says, right. I don't want to be his only option. See that, fellas? So basically, a woman like Queens of Virtue, she don't want to know that you settled for her. She want to know that you actually want her. And out of all the options you had, you picked her. She don't want to feel like you settled for her. Pay attention, fellas. The women are speaking in here now. And as y'all know, I don't have unlocked thoughts in my chat room. We have women in my chat room. Women with good jobs, women that got money, women who are good mothers, good women of good character. There's no unlocked thoughts in here. So pay attention to what these women are saying, because they giving it up today. I didn't even plan for this to happen, but they giving it up today. They giving it up. Classy Creole says, and there's nothing wrong with that either. See? She doesn't mind that she knows that other women want you. Bob says that's why the dating market is effed up, but my opinion. Bob says, why care about what others want? It's petty competition. I mean, but Bob, but that's women though. That ain't got nothing to do with us, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Let them be who they are. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Let them compete with other women. Let them do that. That ain't got nothing to do with us, bro. That's not our fight, dog. We don't need to worry about that. Boot camp says, of course, that's why you with me, right? Because I was a catch, but you need moral validation. You know what it is? And this just came to me, y'all. You know what we try to do as men? We be trying to sum women up in a couple of sentences, man. And my father told me a long time ago, you will die before you figure women out. He told me this. You're never gonna fully figure them out, son. So stop. Stop. See, we try to sum women up through these conversations. Let's just have the conversation, man. We can't do it, fellas. We got to stop doing it. It's really a waste of time, too. It's really a waste of time because women do shit on purpose. Like they switch up the question when they don't want to answer the question. So, and they do that because they know that pisses us off. So what we got to start doing is peeping the patterns of this stuff and just leaving it alone and moving away from it because it doesn't benefit us as men. It adds extra stress for nothing. Quita says, right. If I was with mine, I wouldn't care if no one else liked them. If I were dating, what's mine is mine. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what's mine is mine. Oh boy, it don't sound like you don't care, Quita. It sounds like your ass cares very quickly. Hey, fellas, if you dealing with Quita, don't play with her. You see all this? And then the heart, don't play with her. What's hers is hers. Don't play with her. She ain't playing. she ain't playing. The other ladies in the chat, they like a little cat fight. Quita not playing. Quita ain't with cat fighting. She ain't with all that. Yeah, I know they like you, but you mine. Quita ain't with that shit. You mine, nigga. Keep them away. That's how she's on it. Quita's not playing. She's not playing. Bob says, I'd rather be single than to be pressured into a woman who I don't want. Absolutely. You're a grown man, bro. You can't let nobody pressure you into anything. You're an adult, my dude. You're not a child. Nobody could pressure you into doing anything. Raina Woman says, I want to feel secure enough, though. While others may desire him, he has the discipline to respect our relationship and the love we have. Absolutely. 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 Look at Quita, right? We all different. Yeah, I know. I know y'all different. I know you ain't playing. I know you ain't playing, Quita. Oni says unlocked thoughts equal your whole ish glowing. I shouldn't have posted that. Brown Hornet says women are naturally competitive like that. Absolutely. They are. They are. They actually are. Classy Creole says, and every woman don't want to do with a six pack. I like my man tall, broad, and heavy set. Right. Every woman don't want a Derek Jackson. That's right. Cartel says women move the goalposts all the time. Yeah, of course they do. Of course they do. They're going to change the question instead of answering the question. They'll change it around. Of course. Of course. Look at Quita. I only compete in sports or academics. Look, she dead serious. She dead serious. Random Woman says, if I'm the only one who wants him, I'm going to wonder what is wrong with me. I don't need them to validate me. His value should make him desirable just as I am desired by other men. Wow. 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 I'm gonna read that again. If I'm the only one who wants him, I'm going to wonder what is wrong with me. I don't need them to validate him. His value should make him desirable just as I am desired by other men. Pay attention to that, fellas. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. Process slides to the left. Yes, it is, my brother. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Cartel says, I will never be in something forced or unwanted. Absolutely. But you know what? You know what sometimes us brothers do? And this is what Pap did. And he didn't know that he did this. What Pap did was Pap created his life around Remy, and he didn't even check to make sure if Remy even wanted to be a part of that. He just felt Remy would want to be a part of it because they husband and wife. But he doesn't understand that Remy married him for a specific reason. He didn't understand that, man. He didn't understand it. Pap wants the money. Remy wants the dream. And being that Pap is no longer chasing the dream, he's no longer attracted to him. Fellas, when you stop chasing your purpose and fulfilling your assignment that God got you on in life, right? And let's say you're not even fully in that lane, but you doing what you doing. Understand that that's what drew her to you. Understand this. It ain't about the money. It's about your purpose, what you chasing after. Your assignment. What's your assignment? What you here to do? See, Pap thought it was all about the money. And Pap felt like once I could take my family out of poverty, we don't have to chase the dream. See, because Pap wanted to be in hip hop because he loved hip hop, but he also wanted to use it as a way to make money. Remy, on the other hand, who grew up in the Bronx, the home of hip hop, she saw hip hop as a dream. Being on TV as a dream and to be a star. And this is when she met Papoose. That was Pap's dream. This is why she fell in love with him. Now, how you go from that to just wanting to get the money? I thought this is what you wanted to be. Now he's unattractive. Because now he's okay with just walking around the house, receded hairline, your socks done turned brown, walking around the house eating oatmeal, sitting in front of the TV in the living room. Remy don't want to be with that type of guy. That's a regular dude to her. That's a civilian. Remy can't be with that everyday type of guy. And that's the life Papoose wants to live. Remy wants to live like a star. That's why she got with you, Pap. Because she thought you was going to be a star and y'all was going to live like stars. Y'all was going to be a superstar rap couple that got rich and blew up and live in big mansions and all of that. That's what Remy wants. So now she don't want you no more, Pat. She don't want you no more, dog. It's messed up, but I understand what it is, man. I understand. You became unattractive. When men lose themselves, you become unattractive. Yep. So shout out to everyone in the building, man. Yeah, Remy got bored, Cartel. She got bored, man. And it I wouldn't even say bored, bro. It's more of, like I said, I bet you Remy felt like she was in jail again, bro. I think it's more than boredom. I think it's more than boredom. I think at one point she was bored and then it got worse. And then it got worse, bro. Because I don't think that her going to Easy to Dustpan was something that she just jumped and did. I think this was something that was brewing for years behind the scenes. They probably was arguing for years, bro. I don't think Remy just jumped up and did this. I'm not gonna look at Remy like that. I don't think she that foul. I don't think she met this guy and just said, "Oh, I'm done with you, Pat." No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. The structure that Pap has created for his wife has been a problem for her for some years now. She's been arguing and all of that with him for years now. I do not think this is something that just happened overnight. Not at all. So I think it definitely grew past boredom, because boredom creates arguments. It doesn't create resentment and somebody going out and cheating. Nah. I think it went further than that. Yes, that's what he want to do, OG. He do. Homies just want to retire. Pat not a young dude. But she don't understand that, bro. Gotta remember, Fat Joe still going strong in hip-hop. And he older than Papoose. Fat Joe was in his 50s. In his early 50s. He not no young dude. So Remy looking at it like, nigga, if Joe could still be in the industry and still live and moving around, Jada kissing them niggas still in the industry, Styles and them still in the industry, these niggas in their 50s. You ain't got no excuse, Pat. So she don't want to hear that retirement shit, OG. She feeling like Pat still could do it. He just don't want to, bro. He don't want to. The industry wore him out. And then you got to remember, K. Slay died. So he really got a bad taste for the industry. K. Slay died, man. Yeah, bro, I think it went past boredom. It went past boredom, bro. It went past boredom. Watch my back. What's up, watch my back? She was certain of his behavior. Oh, absolutely. Everything was predictable. Quita says that's the opposite attraction. I never liked that. But shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to today's show. We end up going into double overtime. I appreciate y'all, man. Salute to everyone in the building. Salute to everyone in the building. If y'all enjoyed today's show, make sure y'all like today's show. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Like today's show. Share today's show. Like and share today's show is very much appreciated. Also, make sure y'all share today's show, man. Share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Anywhere that you share content, share today's show, man. Share today's show. Shout out to Ebo, man. I appreciate you for hitting the super chat. He says, Pat got complacent. The seeds within his ambition drove her away. Absolutely, bro. Shout out to my brother Ebo Sosa. I appreciate the super chat. If y'all enjoyed today's show, y'all would like to financially support today's show, Y'all could do what my brother Ebo did, or the PayPal and the Venmo is going across the screen. If you are listening to the playback at any time, you can send a super thanks. Shout out to everyone for tuning into today's show. This is episode 2. Men lose themselves when they do this. This is episode 2. Make sure you check out episode 1. We will be back tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow with episode 3. God willing, we will be back tomorrow with episode 3. Shout out to everyone in the building. Thank you so much, Queens of Virtue. Shout out to you, OG Mace in the building. Shout out to you, OG. Shout out to you, Cartel, Boot Camp. Much love. Thank you so much, Classy Creole. Thank you so much to my lovely mods for coming through and holding down the chat. Thank you so much, Miss Camille. I appreciate you, sweetheart, for sharing the Liz Inc. Much love to you. I appreciate everyone for pulling up to today's show. We will be back tomorrow. Make sure y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of today's show. Thank you, Miss Quita. I appreciate it. Shout out to Miss Quita for sending a super chat as well. She says, I like a person like me. You like a dude that's mean like you. I know. Shout out to you, Miss Quita. I appreciate the super chat. Shout out to everyone for pulling up to today's show. Like I said, get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of today's show. We will be back with episode 3. Also, don't forget to check out episode 1. Just click the playlist. Men lose themselves when they do this. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.